Welcome to Awesome Scuba Adventures. My name is Gary Leach. Join me on a journey beneath the sea where only a tiny fraction of the world's population has dared to venture. Let's go scuba diving. In this episode, our adventure takes us to Bonaire. Some of the cool things we get to see in this episode include a bristle worm, a scorpionfish, a queen parrotfish, a blue trumpetfish, a parent protecting its eggs, and a blue tang that changes color. Bonaire is one of a group of islands known throughout the world as the ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, located in the southern Caribbean about 50 miles off the coast of Venezuela. The ABC Islands lie outside the Caribbean hurricane belt, with an average air temperature of 82 degrees Fahrenheit or 28 degrees Celsius, and an average water temperature of 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius. Dutch is the official language of the island. However, Papiamentu is used in daily exchanges and commonly spoken by the locals. English and Spanish are also commonly used. The currency of Bonaire is the US dollar. Kralendijk is the capital city and main port of Bonaire. In 2019, Bonaire was home to just over 20,000 people. The island is about 24 miles long by 3 to 5 miles wide. The island is surrounded by reefs, which comprise the Bonaire National Marine Park. All who partake of activities in the park are required to pay a fee. Stinapa Bonaire manages the island's protected areas. The marine park is comprised of more than 85 dive sites. Most can be accessed by boat or shore. The more than 50 shore entries are each marked by a yellow painted rock. For dive planning, I recommend obtaining a laminated map showing all these sites. Some cards include a listing of coral reef creatures on the flip side of the map. There are various colors of trumpetfish. This blue trumpetfish stands out in its beautiful setting. The bristle worm species count more than 10,000 strong. Each segment of this worm uses its leg-like parapodia to traverse across the reef. It looks like it's going to perform a plank exercise as it searches for its next step. Scorpionfish can be extremely difficult to see. See if you can find this one resting on the sandy bottom between the corals. They have venomous spines. A scuba diver must be very careful not to get too close. This queen parrotfish seems to want to smile for the camera and show us its pearly whites. Salt is an important export of Bonaire. In 1850, during the slavery time, these small huts were built as sleeping quarters and a place to store personal belongings for the work teams. The 4 obelisks on Bonaire, painted red, white, blue, and orange for the colors of the Dutch flag, were used as shore markers to help ships navigate coming in to load the salt. These white huts are in the area of the White Obelisk. The honeycomb cowfish is a type of boxfish. They may also be referred to as trunkfish or cowfish. Along with their unique hexagonal pattern, honeycomb cowfish have 2 spines above their eyes for protection. Salt Pier is still in use today. This dive site has quite a few pilings upon which marine life flourishes. Divers need to be careful as they move in and around the pilings, as we do not want to disturb or damage any of the marine life. Anything submerged in the ocean for a brief period becomes home to marine life. Even the inside of this pipe is no exception. While others swim about, this parrotfish seems to want to take a nap. Sea cucumbers are marine invertebrates called echinoderms, like starfish and sea urchins. They live on or near the sea floor. Like all echinoderms, sea cucumbers have an endoskeleton just below the skin. And yes, the sea cucumber is named for its resemblance to a cucumber. You can practice fun neutral buoyancy activities at any time during a dive. Here we see a blanket of fish eggs, or roe. The protective parent is constantly swimming around the eggs in efforts to protect them from predators. Watch this school of blue tang. The one on the bottom swims up to a rock, and right before my very eyes, it changes color from blue to white. How cool is that?
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share with family, friends, and scuba buddies. Also, please let me know if you have any suggestions you'd like me to consider for future episodes. Have an awesome day. I'm Gary Leach, and together we're making the world a smaller place, one dive adventure at a time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Awesome Scuba Adventures.